Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another film reaction. It is time for The Day the Earth Stood Still. Now, I think this is like 1951. We're throwing it back again. I don't know, is the earliest film I've done Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? Is that the earliest one I've done? I think. And then would it be this? I don't know, I mean 51. Black and white, I assume. The Day the Earth Stood Still. I don't know. I know there's been a remake because when I was sourcing to buy the film, there was a more recent one, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Something wants me to say it's like, is it Aliens? I must have seen a screenshot or something, like a front cover, but I have no idea. This has obviously been very quite kindly. It's very kindly requested by a patron of mine. As always, if it's taken me a while to get them out, please just keep sending me every month that your subscription renews. Just let me know your next film reaction because it just goes onto the list. And I promise you, I'm working my way through the films. It's just, they do take time. If you're new here, my name is Marie-Clare. I am reacting to a whole range of things, including films now, which is very, very exciting. I'm very happy that I've fully committed to doing film reactions. I still look like I've got Thor's hammer coming out of my head. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Right, let's go. Full length is over on Patreon as always, and I'm excited. I think generally have just really loved all of your recommendations, and if it is in black and white, which I would assume it would be if it's 51, that's even more exciting because I've always said, like, I think Doctor Who was really great in black and white, and I think it made some of the creatures look even better. So I don't know what I'm in for. The Day the Earth Stood Still. So something's happening to like bring the world to a halt. Also, if you see any like dye running down behind my ears, I've had some patch tests done, so don't be alarmed. It's just me. Right, let's go. Music.
All headquarters. Get the lieutenant.
Did people have TVs? People must have had TVs, but maybe just the wealthy people? Oh gosh. If this is a spaceship landing, I want to see how this is done. So far it looks like a very typical UFO, as if we see them, but you know what I mean. How they're depicted.
Behind the police lines, there's a huge crowd of curiosity seekers. The army has taken every precaution.
Did they actually, like,
to meet any emergency which may
have to
come.
make something to put there?
Every eye, every weapon is trained on the ship. It's been that way for 2 hours. And the tension is just beginning. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
Nice. Oh, nice.
We have come to visit you in peace and with goodwill.
It looks human under there. His eyes look human. Oh. That poor alien. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Right in there, Mr. Halley.
What part? But why are these aliens wanting to come here?
I'm sure I need hardly point out that your arrival was something of a surprise. Have you been traveling long? About 5 months. Your months. You must have come a long way. About 250 million of your miles. Then I suggest a meeting of all the chiefs of state. Believe me, you don't understand. They wouldn't sit down at the same table. I don't want to resort to threats, Mr. Halley. I merely tell you that the future of your planet is at stake. I urge that you transmit that message to the nations of the Earth.
Yeah, like, a spaceship's just landed. You're going to listen to him, right? And they've, like, did something to your weapons.
I will make that recommendation to the President.
8 feet tall as reported. Nor does he have tentacles. There is no denying that there is a mountain.
Thing is, because he looks like a human, he just would blend in. Like, no one... I don't think he's got a very noticeable face.
Ordinary precaution. What is he up to? If he can build a spaceship that can fly to Earth, and a robot that can destroy our tanks.
Who says it was him that built it, though?
What other terrors can he unleash at will?
He just seems like the representative to me.
Must be found. He must be tracked down like a wild animal.
I'd be happy to spend the day with him, if you'd let me. Say, that would be great.
But he's a stranger to you.
It's awfully nice of you to suggest it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Carpenter. This is Tom Stevens.
How do you do, Mr. Carpenter? Hello. Bobby and I had a fine time yesterday afternoon. We talked and listened to the radio. I thought today you might like to show me around the city.
Well,
Suppose I ask Bobby how he feels about it.
What? The fact that this actually used to happen. Did this actually just used to happen?
Mr. Barnhart, I guess. He's the greatest scientist in the whole world.
He lives right here in Washington, doesn't he?
Right near where my mom works.
Where's that?
Department of Commerce. She's a secretary. That man that called us secretary isn't tall. My mom's a real secretary. Mr. Carpenter, now can we go see the spaceship?
This boy is so adorable.
I came here to warn you that by threatening danger, your planet faces danger. Very grave danger. I'm prepared, however, to offer a solution. Would you care to be more specific? What I have to say must be said to all concerned. It is too important to be entrusted to any individual.
Just need to put it all over the radio and TV. Feels very communal though. Like B&Bs, I don't even think aren't like that, where they all just have, you know, they're all in the living room together. Bobby. What if you bump into your mum? And he's going to get the blame for this? I would wait till the morning and I would just tell him that I saw him doing it. Like, I saw that he was the alien. Oh, Bobby. Don't tell him. Oh. That's a bit of me. So he's flown there himself with that alien thing just to send the message.
Bobby, what are you doing up at this hour?
I couldn't sleep, Mom. I had to tell you.
Tell me what?
Well, after you left, I followed Mr. Carpenter. And where do you think he went? Right into the spaceship.
Now, Bobby, wait a minute.
Honest, Mom, I saw him. It opened up and he walked right in. And that big iron fellow was walking around, too.
Bobby, you've been dreaming again.
No, I haven't, Mom. Honest, I promise you, I saw him.
Sense. I think the guy's a crook. I never did trust him.
Gee, Mom, you think maybe he's a diamond smuggler?
Come on, darling. You're going up to bed now.
I wonder if we ought to call
Bobby and I've had enough excitement for tonight.
Do you think it's all right for you to stay here?
I've got a good lock on my door. Bobby's going to sleep in my room tonight.
Okay.
Come on now. Up to bed with you. Bobby, your shoes are soaking.
Yeah, grass was kind of wet.
Oh, good.
perhaps I should be completely honest with you.
What happened?
What time is it?
Just 12.
We shall be here for a little while. About 30 minutes.
I mean, that the day the earth stood still, that's a way to do it.
Honest, Mary, I'm so scared I can't sit still. I'd like to run someplace, but I don't know where to go. Bye now.
Margaret, call the Pentagon. Find out who's in charge of this spaceman business. Whoever it is, I want to talk to him.
Mrs. Pence has been trying to get you all afternoon. She says it's important.
Get this other call first.
They're going to ask those little boys, did you see anyone? I would get out of the car.
It's only a few blocks to Barnard.
Worried about Gort. I'm afraid of what he might do if anything should happen to me.
Lord, but he's a robot. Without you, what could he do?
There's no limit to what he could do. He could destroy the Earth.
Drive.
Get that message to Gort. Right away.
What? You could be scared, just bloody say it, man.
Gort. That too. Barada. Nikto. That too. Barada. Nikto.
So he walked all the way back there with no one seeing the robot, so no one saw the robot. I would say that's a slight flaw in the plan, story.
I am leaving soon, and you will forgive me if I speak bluntly. The universe grows smaller every day, and the threat of aggression by any group, anywhere, can no longer be tolerated. The test of any such higher authority is, of course, the police force that supports it. For our policemen, we created a race of robots. Their function is to patrol the planets in spaceships like this one and preserve the peace. In matters of aggression, we have given them absolute power over us. This power cannot be revoked. We do not pretend to have achieved perfection, but we do have a system, and it works. I came here to give you these facts. It is no concern of ours how you run your own planet. But if you threaten to extend your violence, this Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Oh, Bobby's not even there to say goodbye.
Gort, Baringa.
Oh, that was nice. 6'4". Oh, he looked taller than that. Wait, what? Patricia Neal? Married Roald Dahl. What the? This is like my favourite thing after watching a film, going looking at people. I love Roald Dahl. Met British writer Roald Dahl at a dinner party. 1952. They married. Oh my god. That's mad. I've met Sophie Dahl randomly. In the most random way. Right, I can't believe that. I love that. I mean, her film. Breakfast at Tiffany's, that's interesting. I've not seen that. Oh my goodness. Wow. I can't believe she married Roald Dahl. So cool. Oh yeah, let's look at Bobby. Bobby's 86. Bobby. I'm rambling away. I loved Bobby. Right, I need to stop doing this because I need to round up the film. I had a great time watching that film. There's something about a film. Maybe this is why I'm liking the earlier decades with the films, because there's just a simplicity. Like, it was sci-fi, but it was the most basic sci-fi I've probably ever seen. But also, like, I don't know, like the fact that he looked human and he was an alien, and I really liked how they did the spaceship and the robot. I thought the robot looked great. I don't know, it was like a real slow sci-fi film that definitely could have been resolved half an hour in, you know, like the fact that he was waiting just for all these scientists. You could have just put, I don't know, I feel like you could have spoken to a few people, maybe, I don't know. But I had fun. I adored Bobby. Bobby was just such a wonderful, curious child. I love curiosity in people. I think it's a really great attribute. I would consider myself curious. That makes me sound like I'm like bigging up myself, but I think we should always be curious, not nosy, curious. So Bobby was wonderful. I loved that. I really liked Klaatu. 6'4". I thought he was so much taller. My brother-in-law's 6'3", and I would never have them pegged as like pretty much the same height. So I don't know, maybe he was quite broad, so I don't know. The person in the robot, what was he called? Gortu? Was he full height? Because he looked tall. So then I'm thinking, you know where the slit in the mouth was that actually where he was looking out? I thought the design of the spaceship was wonderful. Again, simple. I don't think you need all of this. Don't get me wrong, it's nice sometimes, but it just looked wonderful. And maybe it looked wonderful because it was in black and white, but the interior, simple, sleek, white walled, I assume, or light coloured. It just looked really, really great. So, you know, that was wonderful. So if you know, did they actually build it? Interestingly, and I've noticed this with, I don't know what I was watching, but the bit at the beginning where they had all the crowds and then the crowds ran away, they speeded up. Why? To add an element of like speed? Add an element of speed. But like urgency. I had a great time. I did. I thought the cast was great. It was fun. Like, the story's not like perfect, but I had a hoot. I had a hooty toot, and I'm thrilled I got to watch it. I think there's a more modern one. I'm not 100% sure. If there is, I'd be very intrigued to watch it, because like, even having done like Planet of the Apes and the 2001 version, seeing the differences. And I keep seeing the most recent one advertised on Disney Plus, and I'm just watching it like, obviously I'm not watching the film, I'm watching the advert. Like, that's crazy. But there's a part of me that's like, oh, I kind of want to watch it just to see the difference. Same with like Doctor Who, the difference between then and now. Yeah, so that's up to you if you want me to watch that. I promise you I'm catching up on all the films. There's going to be a load of films coming your way. So for those of you on the Tenant tier and above, you're welcome, or I apologise, depending on how much you want to see my face. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on that film, if you're able to answer any of my many questions, as I feel like I always have. But I think that's good. I think if I come away without questions, which is maybe why I loved The Prisoner, if I come away without questions, it's almost just like done then, isn't it? But it's nice to watch something and walk away and be thinking about it for a period of time. Had a great time. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you very soon for my next reaction.